Okay, I think I finally made it. If you guys can see me and hear me, let me know. Sorry, the delay. Had some technical issues. For some reason, the Zoom didn't want to connect to YouTube. So I think I'm here now. Welcome to Saturdays with Steph. I am not technical, so hopefully I got this figured out. Good to see you all. I can see a few people in the chat. I know there were some people in the other chat, so hopefully they'll find us. Hi, Lucille and Linda and Bettina and Tamala, Shelly Clark, Christy B, Mary Jane, Math Geek. All good now. Good. Like the internet blinked for just a second and it was enough to disconnect everything. And I'm going, what do I do? So, all right. Glad it's all good now. Hi, Judy. Hi, Celie. Can see and hear you. Awesome. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Kate. Hi, Kim. Hi, Angela. Hi, Kathy D's Creative Chaos. Oh, awesome name. I haven't seen you before. Welcome. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Susan. Hi, Marianne. Thank you, Christy. That's very nice. Hi, Karen. Hi, Marla. Oh, two grandsons to homecoming. You just don't seem old enough. Hi, Kathleen. I made it. We'll see if it keeps going. Hopefully the internet won't blink again and disconnect everything. Hi, Dorlin. So it's just me today. I'm pretty sure that Yvette is busy packing since she's moving in a week. Less than a week, really. I can't believe it's October already. Can you guys? Where did September go? I don't know. But yeah, she's moving in less than a week, so I'm sure she's busy doing all kind of stuff. I can't even imagine. My head would be spinning right now. So today we're going to work on my autumn chill project box, or my autumn chill pattern from my fall project box. I wasn't feeling very good yesterday, so I'm feeling better today, but we'll see how long I last. I'm still a little bit tired. So we'll get as much of this done as we can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do one block and then kind of go back and do all the other things to get to blocks. Yes, I'm the half square triangle queen, so there's lots of half square triangles in this. So I'm going to do one complete block first and then go back and just start chain piecing half square triangles, and we'll see how far we get. Depending on how far we get tonight, I'll probably continue this next Saturday. So if you want to come back and sew with me again, you don't have to be working on this. You can work on a UFO, whatever you like. I did finish my Pumpkin Palooza quilt earlier this week, so I was really, really happy about how that turned out. Came out really good. I love the fabrics that I picked. Can't wait to get it quilted and show it to you guys. So yes. Okay, let's see who else is saying hi. Hi, Dorlin. Hi, MJ. Hi, Kathy Daly. Hi, Philippa. Hi, Gina near Fort Worth. Hi, Tracy. I know September went like that, didn't it, Math Geek? Yeah. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Nancy Guess. Finished quilting the dark flight, but I think I might add another border. It's too short. It is a smaller quilt, but yeah. Hey, Yvette, you're here. I thought you'd be busy packing, but welcome. Glad to see you. I can't believe you're moving in less than a week, girl. Oh, well, thanks for coming by, Lucille. I appreciate that. Hi, Kathleen Champ. Hi, Adam. How you doing? It's going good. Much better than yesterday. I was under the weather yesterday, so I'm glad to be here. Hi, Laura Austin from Jacksonville. Are you okay down there? There's several of our friends that have not checked in yet that live in Florida, so I'm kind of getting worried about them. Several of them have, but there's still a few I've not heard from. So Shelly Stewart, if you're out there, let us know that you're okay, because I've not heard from you. Let's see. Hi, Mary. You're packing your personal fabric? Yeah, I know you don't want them to touch it. I don't blame you. Let's see. I think that's everybody. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, Adam. Thank you. I was not good yesterday. So I'm glad to be here. I'm glad, I woke up feeling better today. I'm still a little tired though, so I think we'll see how long I last sewing today. But all right, I'm gonna get going. Hey, Regine, working on binding the second quilt. All right, I'm gonna add, fingers crossed, this doesn't mess up anything. I'm gonna add my second camera so you guys can see what I'm sewing. Let's see here. All right, hopefully you guys can see that because I know y'all like to see this, like what I'm sewing. So I'm going to start off by making, like I said, one block first, and then I'll go back and just start chain piecing all the half square triangles. But I want to finish one block so you guys can see what it looks like. I'm not going to give you the sizes because it was in my project box, in my pattern. So I'm going to start with the background squares. We're going to draw a line corner to corner, which I've already done on these. I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not. Yeah, you can. And then we're going to layer that with the same size print square. We're going to make 4 of these. It'll be 8 half square triangles, but 4 per block, per block. So I'm going to start with that first. Adam said, we had this discussion about moving. I'm going to rent a truck and move my sewing room myself. Yeah, she's having movers come in and pack up all their things, but she's like, they're not touching my fabric. They get dirty when they're moving furniture and stuff. You don't want them to touch all that fabric and make it dirty. Totally understandable. I don't think I'd want them to either. And all my machines would definitely be going like in my car, not in the moving truck. Let's see, made one yesterday. I love this block. Awesome. Made these fabrics so pretty. Sherry said, thought I lost the pattern I was going to work on. Guess where it was? In a bin labeled patterns. That's funny. Maybe it does mean you're too organized. I don't know. That's good though. I'm glad you found it. If you have time, you could pop on. I can send you the link. Yvette, let me know. I figured you'd be busy packing up, but if you want to join, let me know. As a matter of fact, I will just send you the link right now. And let me get to that, my email. That would be great. Give me a minute, guys. Maybe Yvette will join me. There we go. I wasn't excluding you, girl. I thought you'd be too busy. I would be panicking right now. Pretty sure it's sent. Make sure. Awesome. Ooh, I hope she can join me. That would be awesome. Okay. Machine gets seat belts if they go anywhere. Yeah. Okay, those are done. All right, now that those are sewn, I'm going to cut them right on the line that I drew. Oops. I think I need a new blade in my rotary cutter. I don't know why I always wait so long to put a new blade in. Did I show the fabric and the pattern I'm working on? That's a good point. I should have done that. I kind of have all the fabric cut up, but this is what, I'll put it in this camera down here. This is sort of what it looks like. It's really pretty fall fabric. Oops. Here's the next color. The next color. This is called Slow Stroll. It's from Moda by Fancy That Design House. That green is so pretty. And then there's a plum and then a gray. So that's what I'm working on. And then the pattern is my own pattern. This is what it's going to look like in the end. It's called Autumn Chill. Four trips, yeah. Between my long arm and all my machines, I would need several trips. Either that or one of my kids is just not going to be able to go in the car. They're going to have to sit on the roof or something. Do I have more of this fabric in my shop? Not right now, I don't. Nope. I will have some though, because I think I have a little bit extra. I just need to measure all the yardage and then put it in the shop. So I don't have a whole lot left though. Okay. All right, so now that I've got those sewn, where's the other ones? I'm going to press all these guys and then trim them. Y'all know I like to make my half square triangles bigger and trim them down. I'd rather them be a little bit bigger and trim them down rather than right at the size or too small. Yeah, the plum is really gorgeous. This fabric line, some of the colors in it are things that I typically don't go for, but once the fabric came, it was very fall, of course, and I love autumn. But once the fabric came, it's so much prettier in person. I just love it. Every single color, I love them. Of course, you know, the blue, my favorite. The size of the quilt is 56 by 56. So it's a throw size. You want some for backing? I will probably have enough for some backing, Mary. I'll probably get it in the shop on Monday. I'm a little bit behind with a few things just because I was not feeling well. So I'm going to catch up tomorrow. It's really pretty fabric though. Love it. The green in the line is gorgeous too. That kind of, I don't even know what you call it, maybe evergreen color. It's just a really rich green. Yes, Adam, mine does that all the time. Oh, it does drive me nuts. I love this little mini iron. Adam's asking if the cord on this little mini iron drives me crazy. I love this little mini iron. It gets really hot. It's probably the best little iron I've ever had. I've had like more expensive ones, and I feel like this one definitely gets hotter and I like it better. But the cord does drive me crazy. It constantly twists at the end of every day. When I unplug it, I like hold it up and untwist it. I have to untwist it all. That's the only downside to this iron. I guess minor complaint, but it does drive me crazy, Adam. Yep. And because it twists, it like all bunches up over here where it sits. So it makes it hard to sit it down. Oh, yay. Yvette's going to join us. Hey.
Hey, I can't stay forever.
Okay.
And I have no makeup on.
That's okay. You look beautiful. And we can see that your shelves are emptying.
They're emptying. I'm not going to have enough like containers to put everything in. So I'm trying to be strategic and now start to put in things that are not wrapped.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So no worries.
Well, I probably won't stay super long either, just because I'm really tired yet. So,
well, I got everything.
yay!
But I didn't call or anything, and I honestly like somebody in this house, not me, has got the C word.
Oh no!
So now I have to walk around my own house like this.
Oh no!
Yeah. Do you think that anything else could possibly happen? Anything? Like
Oh
really?
my God.
What could possibly happen now? I mean, everything I think has happened. I think.
Oh yeah.
So luckily, I feel fine.
That's good. I was going to ask you how you're feeling. How is he feeling?
Oh no, he's down.
He's sick.
Yeah. And like I told him, I said, you need to go to bed. Like you need to go to bed. Here's the NyQuil, Tylenol, whatever you want. You need to go to bed. Because otherwise, I'm like, you're just going to get worse. It's just going to make it. So I'm like,
and you guys have to drive like across the country next week.
Right. And so I'm like, I said, listen, the move is going to happen. I mean, these people are coming, they're packing a house, we are going. So
yeah,
who cares? He has all this stuff that he is trying to get done. Right now he's outside changing the oil in our cars.
Well, he should be
there's absolutely nothing I can do there's nothing I can do. I can talk until I'm blue in the face.
Yeah.
You know how he is.
Oh my goodness.
So he goes, well, first of all, okay, y'all are going to crack up laughing, but I have about roughly 3 bottles of wine to drink before we leave. So I went downstairs and I was making a grilled cheese, and I was like, okay, I'm going to finish 1 bottle like right now. And it was like a half a bottle. That Moscato d'Asti.
Yeah.
So I was all like, I took that mason jar that I got from Denise. I filled that baby up to the brim, right? And I drank all but like there's like this much at the bottom. I had to stop because I was getting dizzy. And
yeah.
I mean, I'm just sitting on a stool. It's not like I'm going anywhere. And I was like, I think I need to go lay down for a minute. So I went and I laid down. And then he comes downstairs and he's like, what are you doing? And I said, well, I might have had a little bit too much wine way too fast. I said, but now that I'm not dizzy anymore, I feel pretty good.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God. So then he goes, can you move your car? He goes, are you okay to move your car? And I said, well, where do you want me to move it? He goes, I just need you to back it out of the garage. And I said, well, why? What are we doing? I'm thinking that, he wants to start packing already. Like for what? That's crazy. And then he goes, I got to change the oil in the cars.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, you've got to be kidding me, right?
And when he's sick, it should be sick.
Girl, ain't nothing I can do.
I know.
Nothing I could do.
Oh gosh.
So anyway, he did lay down and sleep though for a little while. So I guess I gotta be at least happy he did that for a minute.
Yeah.
And so the both of us are walking around the house with masks on. And he goes, and he's like, I'm sorry I ruined your weekend. I'm like, Jim, you didn't ruin my weekend, He goes, well, I ruined mine. I said, well, I can't speak for your weekend, but my weekend is gonna be fine. Yeah. Like it, whatever. But anyway.
Crazy.
And the thing is, oh, I know, I see people are like commenting stuff. Thank you guys. Everything, it's going to be fine, you know. And I finished my second video for, mini series last night.
Oh,
So I
awesome.
just need to edit it real quick and then I'll post that up. And honestly, I don't know that I'll be able to catch up. I'll have to see if I can or not. I mean, I can make the blocks pretty quick, but I got
Yeah.
2 more that I got to do. And it's the filming and everything that takes the longest. And not only that, but it's like all of my rigging. I'm going to have to take all my rigging down pretty soon. And because they're going to be here either on Tuesday or Wednesday to pack. So I'm not going to have time to do it. And if I do the filming without the rigging, it's just you're not gonna be able to see anything. Like there's no way I can get I mean, I used to do it that way. And it, you know, now when I go back and I look at those videos and I'm like, oh my goodness, how could anybody even see anything? What I was doing. And then how long is it going to take me to get my rigging back up on the other side? I mean, it's just, you know, I don't know. We'll have to see. It is what it is, you know?
Yeah. How was your concert the other night?
Oh, it was good. Yeah, it was fun. And he's like, you know, he's all like, I probably got sick at the concert. I knew he shouldn't have gone. I knew he should go. And this was his concert. I mean, it wasn't like I mean, I had a good time. But yeah. So, I mean, we had a good time. He thinks he got sick at the concert. And we've both had all of our vaccinations and boosters and all of that kind of stuff. It's just, you know, it's just like when you get the flu shot, you know, either, you know, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get the flu. It just means that, you know, you're giving yourself a little bit of a extra boost or whatever.
Right. Hope it'll be easier on your body.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, we shall see. He's pretty sick though. I mean, for him, because he and I both we don't really get sick very much. And so he's just kind of, you know, he's like me. He's not happy. He doesn't like being sick. I don't like being, I mean, nobody on earth likes to be sick, but you know, we're just not used to it. It's like, you know, anything that happens that keeps you from being 100%, you're just annoyed. And I think he's upset because he's like, oh, we went and we did this concert and now I got sick and, you know, and all this kind of stuff. And I said, well, Jim, honestly, I don't know about you, but it has been over 3 years now. I am tired of having to change my life for something. If it happens, it happens. You know, we took every precaution we possibly could. We had our masks, we had everything, you know, all that kind of stuff. I said, it happened and you're going to get better and we're going to move on. I said, it's going to be fine. Yeah.
I mean, we have to learn to live again, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's already been how many freaking years already?
Yeah.
For goodness sakes, you know? Yes, Del Marie, I know, but you know, he if it's not his idea, it won't happen. I'm just telling you this how he is. I've gotten to a point now where I have to try to figure out ways to like make him think it's his idea. I'm not saying that too loud. He can hear me.
I totally understand what you're saying.
But it's like if it comes from me, you know, I'm the stupid little girl, you know. I don't mean that in a derogatory way, although, you know, that's how it feels to me. But that's how it is, you know. It's like it has to be his idea, otherwise it's just it's not a good idea. Whatever. Okay, so Kay says you needed that when you were doing your cotton cuts. Yeah, I know, right? That second cotton cuts box, boy, that was something. I didn't know any of them collections, none of them. I had not heard of them.
I haven't watched it yet. I'll have to go watch.
I had not heard of them. I had not seen them before. Everything. I mean, I was just like, this is bad. I was like, this is like the worst. But I think I only missed one.
That's good.
I was pretty shocked when I went to go do the editing and I was like looking at the stuff or whatever. And I thought, oh my goodness, like, I can't believe I only missed one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, let me find the other pieces that go with this. Okay, so I got all my half square triangles done for one block.
Oh my goodness, I looked at the pattern and I really love it.
Oh, good.
You guys saw it, but look how nice it is.
And she
And
didn't
I
even
actually
do cowtail yet.
well, no, I didn't. I saw it, but I didn't eat it yet. So like I literally got it last night.
Yeah.
So I got my cowtail. I got my giant dove. And I got my friction pin. And then the fabric, I mean, you know me, it's not really like my thing. Like fall colors are not my thing.
Right.
But I really love these fabrics.
That's what I was saying, that wasn't something that was normally my taste either, but I think they're beautiful and they're so soft.
Yes, they're lovely.
Yeah.
And this one right here, I think is my favorite one.
That's my favorite. That's the one I'm working on right now.
There you go. So that's my favorite one. I totally love that. And then we got this guy. And I have to tell y'all, because there's no use in me even trying to lie about it. I don't like these flower fabrics. I really don't like them. But whenever I started putting them together, I mean, look at them together.
Yeah.
They really do look nice.
Yeah. That pink pulls the pink out of the flower. I just love it. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. I don't know when I'll be able to make it. I mean, I was thinking that I would like sew with you today, but then I mean, like, I'm not kidding. Like we literally just found out like at, I don't know, 2:00 that he,
oh no.
So, I mean, and then everything's been going to hell.
Oh.
So it's like, we have, I mean, I'm not kidding. When we started pulling all of our liquor out. And we have like, I don't know, pretty much right around 100 bottles of liquor. Now listen.
Oh my goodness.
We always was having parties, you know,
Yeah.
we would have these parties, and what we would do is we would like get, you know, if we got wine, we would get like a case of this wine, a case of that wine, a case of this, you know, just so that we'd have it. And we were having all these parties. Well, then when COVID started, there's no more there's nothing's going on. So, I mean, we have like all of this alcohol from just from having parties and having a good time. Nobody got drunk or anything, but I mean, we always made sure we had like, you know, we would have rum and tequila and vodka and, you know, every single little thing. I mean, it would last over all the parties, but now it's like we've got all these bottles. So we had a friend who was going to come and we have friends who were coming and we're going to like take a whole bunch of it. Cause, you know, I mean, we're going to try to get some of it to come with us, but we can't bring I'm not bringing all that with me. That's just, it's just crazy. So they came over, and I mean, we had literally like 10 minutes before they got there, found out that Jim had it. So I was like, don't come in.
Yeah.
I said, if you have a mask, go put your mask on. And then it's right here inside the door. I said, no, I'm fine. You know, I had my mask on. I was like, you know, I said, you can come on in and just pull out whatever you want. Well, they went to their car and they didn't have masks with them, because nobody's wearing masks hardly at all over here anymore.
Yeah. Nobody wears them here.
Yeah. So they came back and they were like, well, we didn't bring our masks. We thought we might've had some in the car, but we don't. They were like, we'll come back later, like when we have our masks. And so I told them, I said, well, I'm going to put it all outside on the porch. That way you can just come on up and get whatever. Y'all should have seen when the mailman came by.
He's probably like, what did I just walk into?
Like 100 bottles of liquor on the porch.
All right, so I have all my half square triangles done for one block, and then you should have 4 of the same size after you trim them down of the solids, and then you'll have 3 of the larger squares and 1 of the background squares left. So 2 of the print squares, I'm going to cut in half once diagonally. And just set those
MJ, we're only going to have to stay at an Airbnb for like 3 nights before we're able to go in our house. So yeah,
that's
we're going to
awesome.
be, I know it's it's actually coming together pretty good. So I have nothing to complain about, really.
You just had to be thrown one more thing before.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to happen. Everything's going to happen. So,
And so your
I'm not really
background
worried.
square and your print square that are left, we're going to cut those in half diagonally both directions. So you get 4 pieces, 4 quarters.
Anita says she only has 1 bottle of champagne in her house.
Oh, I meant to say hi to Anita. I saw you when you came in, but Yvette was talking. So hello. She's from.
I'm going to shut up now.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
No, it's.
I think she's from Australia as well.
It's fine. Oh, Anita, you're from Australia. Hi, sweetheart.
Yeah. And then Ange came in from the UK, and we've got Adam here from the UK if he's still here. So we got all kinds of people from all over, which is neat.
I'm moving around Denver. Because everyone's asking where I'm going.
Oh, where you're going?
In Colorado. Yeah. Yes. Laura says what doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
That's true.
Well, I must be pretty close to death.
Oh, goodness.
Please God, let me be pretty close to death so that it can end.
If you guys can see this, you should have 4 quarters then of your print and your background square.
Oh. What? I'll be back.
Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. So now I'm going to put these all the same direction before I start sewing them so I can chain piece them. Adam is from the UK, Ange. All right. So now we cut all these pieces apart so we can sew them all back together again. So we're going to sew them together just like this. Your print should be on the right and your background square should be on the left. Join them together just like that. Barb says, I live in Canada. The winters in Denver are similar to our weather here. Yvette actually really likes snow, so I think she's going to like Denver. Okay. There's all 4 of these. Hi, Dawn. We're working on my project box project. My, hold on. Here we go. Autumn chill pattern for my project box. And somebody asked the name of the fabric line. This is called Slow Stroll by Fancy That Design House from Moda Fabrics. She's a newer-ish designer with Moda. She's done, I think this is her 3rd line with them. And her fabrics have been surprising me. Every time there are colors that aren't particularly things that I normally look at or like, but then when I see them in person, I always like them, which is interesting. I don't know if my taste is changing or something about them appeals to me. I think because they've got almost like a hand-drawn design to them, and I really like that kind of stuff. Oh, yep. I have 2 cameras today. I managed to figure it out and not kill the whole setup. Where is my black sewing machine? You're about the 1000th person that's asked me that, Sheila. My black sewing machine is back at Janome getting fixed. It's under warranty, so it's getting fixed under warranty, which is great. From the time I got my black sewing machine, it seemed like there was always something just a little bit off about it. And I don't know what it is. Like it just didn't, it never sounded quite right. And one day when I was sewing, I heard this loud noise, like metallic noise. And I opened up the bobbin area and looked in there, and there was a piece of metal and a screw underneath the bobbin area. So I don't think anything broke off. I think whatever that piece was from in the screw, because the screw wasn't like sheared off or anything. I think it would just never got put in correctly from the beginning. So I think that was the issue. So they're fixing it, but they're not quick over there. So it could be a while before I get her back. So you made it.
Yes, I had to drive my car up onto the little
Oh,
knees
gotcha.
because he doesn't want to get in my car.
Oh, okay.
All right. Half a bottle done.
All right. So I've made.
I'm going to
these
be
guys.
packing.
Okay. I've made these guys, and I'm just going to attach the triangles that we cut in half from the squares to these to make squares like that. This will go a lot quicker for you at home if you chain piece everything.
Oh my Lord. Oh, sorry. No,
I'm go ahead and make one square or one block for everybody so you could see what we're making. Or you can do them one block at a time if you like. That'll work too. Okay, so this is what a block will look like. Now this isn't trimmed down yet. You're going to trim this down, but that's what it'll come out to look like. No, this is actually a blue background. It's not gray. It might look like that in the camera, but it's actually blue, like a real light blue, a sky blue.
Yeah, it's blue.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Do you remember Olive's Flower Market?
Yes.
I got a layer cake.
Ooh, did you find that in your treasures?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have a layer cake of Lulu Lane.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so in comparison, guys, this is the gray right here, and this is the blue. So you probably can tell better from that. See the difference? And then there's a blue flower in there. So that blue in this acorn picks up that blue flower. It's really pretty. Okay. Ooh, Olive's Flower Market. Yes. I haven't seen any of that fabric in a really long time.
I know. I have a lot of sun drops too.
Oh.
I know. I knew you would be like that.
I did make a quilt out of sundrops though, so.
Oh, did you? That's good.
Yeah. The one I really am looking for, which I don't have except for a mini charm of it, is her prairie line, which is her, I think that's her first line.
I don't think I have that. It doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, I love the acorns too. They're so pretty. Linda wants to know, Yvette, are you drinking wine in that jar?
I was. It's on E now.
Anita said, I technically own 9 sewing machines. Wow. Hi, Donna. How are you doing? What fabric am I using? I am using Slow Stroll from Fancy That Design House by Moda. A beautiful autumn fabric line. Which one are you thinking should be your backing fabric, Mary? The blue or the gray? Oh, the taupe gray. Okay. People are talking football scores.
It lost me right there.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. I was talking to somebody the other day about football, and they were like, oh, do you do that? I'm like, nope, don't even know what you're talking about.
Haven't a clue.
I'll watch like the bowl games around the holidays because I don't dislike football. I just don't follow all the players and all the teams and all this and that. And when the Super Bowl's on, I like to watch the Super Bowl, but I don't really care like how many games they won and how long it took to get there.
Yeah. I don't really know that much about football. I don't have anything against it. I mean, I wasn't a cheerleader, but I was like we called them the green jackets. So we were like these little cheerleader types who like cheered in the back of the cheerleaders kind of thing, you know.
Oh, okay.
We did like marching and stuff like that, but not anything, you know. Don't let your mind go too crazy because
right.
It was fun and we all hung out and it was great. I mean, I have no problem with it. I just don't really know what's going on, you know, kind of thing.
I was in the marching band, so I sort of learned football because you got to sit there the whole game. And I was like,
well, we did too. We were all together and we just kind of like gossiped the whole time. I'm not gossiping. We like,
well, our band instructor wouldn't let us sit there and talk. We had to actually pay attention.
Oh, really?
And I was like, well, if I have to pay attention, I might as well figure out how this game works. So I know what's going on.
Sense. Makes sense though. I mean, if you're just sitting there, why not?
Yeah. So I actually don't mind it. I just don't watch every single game and keep up with all the players and all that, you know.
Yeah. Same. I don't mind sitting through a game or anything.
Yeah.
I just don't really care who wins either. Unless it's like, I mean, you know, like if it's like LSU is playing.
Yeah.
Or the Saints are playing, you know, I gotta have like some home team cheering and stuff, you know. But
I was gonna say I like to hear that Ohio State wins, and if they go to a bowl game, I definitely will watch it. But like the Cleveland Browns, they're just like a joke, so I don't care about that. I know that's terrible to say.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And I know you don't mean anything bad by it. I
Yeah.
yeah.
They just have so much bad stuff going on with that organization in the news. It's kind of almost like embarrassing for Cleveland. So
Yeah, I hear you.
all right. Trimming these guys down. So are you gonna have one more live before you leave, or are you done?
I'm
No,
gonna try to. We'll see what happens because I don't remember when. I don't remember when the moving company is coming to pack everything, and it's going to depend on, I'm sure that they are going to be at least done for the day.
Yeah.
My mom is asking me these crazy questions anyways. And so it's going to depend on that kind of stuff. Like if they're still here, then obviously I don't think I want to have it live, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't go live until 8:30, so I don't think that they will be here. And if I do come on, it's definitely not going to be like, till 10. But we'll have to see. We're going to see what's going to go on.
Yeah. Be kind of cool to have one last live with, even if everything's empty, and then be like, okay, that's it for this house. Oh, they're all talking about football. The Sooners got whooped today. TCU beat the Sooners. Our house is ice hockey game, said Felipa. Ohio State is currently winning. Well, that's good to hear. Cleveland is having a semi-decent year. Yes, I guess. But the whole embarrassment with the quarterback that they hired, I think, can't support them for hiring somebody like that. Anyhow, we're not going to talk about all that. My grandson goes to Clemson in South Carolina, so I will watch the football game at 7:30. Awesome.
That's cool.
Well, I'll bring a glass of wine to the live, said Shelly. Awesome.
It's a deal.
We'll be toasting to your journey.
Right?
Leaving your old house and going to the new one. Yep.
Well, we have to go on Monday to sign all the paperwork. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through that without crying, I'll be honest with you.
Aw. What instrument did I play? Somebody asked. I played too many things.
Remember that you saved our life.
What's that?
I said you saved our life whenever we were playing the room, the breakout game.
The escape room. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So I played the flute, I played the oboe, and I played I can tinkle on the piano. I'm not like a player. So, but it was enough to get us out of the escape room in Tennessee. Yes. Because there was a piano in our escape room and we had to play the tune. I forget what it was, to get a clue or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a clue for something.
Oh, Ness.
Look, I was showing you this and you didn't look.
Oh, apricot Nash. You got all the good stuff.
I do have some pretty good stuff.
That's why you didn't want me to come and help you, because I would take it all.
Oh, you can come and help me.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not doing that much.
I wouldn't take it all, I promise. But
it's just trying to pack very strategically because
yeah.
Now that I'm getting to the point where I've only got one more box left and I've got fabric everywhere.
Well, like you said, at least the stuff that's not wrapped or that's unwrapped.
Yeah, so I'm trying to make sure that everything that's unwrapped gets put in something.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I'll turn around and there's like a whole cubby full of fabric. And I'm like, oh
no. I think you should just go buy some more tubs.
Actually, I think that I might have some in Jim's closet. All right, I'm gonna tote this over. They're very heavy.
Katie, I'm pretty sure she probably didn't see your question because I didn't see it either. So if you could write it again, I'll look for it now. And if I missed anybody that's here that I didn't say hi to, hello. I'm not trying to not say hi to you.
I heard you say that I might have missed something. I'm sorry.
Katie Jolson said, Yvette, did you see my question with big question marks? I didn't see it either, so I told her to write it again.
Oh, wait, I see something with question marks up here.
Yeah, that's the one where she said, did you see the question? Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't. I'm packing, so I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Trying to breathe.
Maureen said I have that layer cake, that Corey Yoder layer cake too, and she said it's great. Yes. Apricot and ash is so beautiful. It's probably one of my favorite fabric lines of hers. And I like them all, but
oh, Katie, if you're gonna tag me, you have to say at the Yvette Renee, like exactly like my name is, because I wouldn't see that. She says, is the fabric in your mystery boxes from your stash or your business? It's from my business.
Yep.
Right now. In the past, I've had them from my stash. But for now and for, the foreseeable future, it's going to be from my business because I'm trying to shut out all my yardage. Okay.
I finished trimming all those up and sewing them and trimming them. So now I'm just laying out my pieces, how they go to make this block.
But I do want to tell you guys that I don't buy anything I don't like. I want to make that clear. I don't put anything in my shop that I wouldn't use myself. So,
right.
Just because I have to be pretty picky about what I buy anyway. I can't buy everything. So I tend to buy things that I know I'm going to use as well.
Yep.
All right. Oh, I totally forgot about this.
There's the pinwheel.
Sometimes whenever my collection gets way too out of control, I do start, making mystery boxes from my stash, but it's actually pretty rare because, I do love all my stuff, but occasionally, you have to start weeding it out. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to walk.
Well, you sort of did that before when you cleaned all your shelves, right?
Yep, I did.
Yeah. So you probably only have things that you're like, okay, I'm absolutely keeping this.
Yeah, right now,
Yeah.
yes. I'm not at a point where I'm needing to go through it. So
right. I laid out all my pieces for the block. So I'm starting with the bottom row because I don't have space here. It's falling off my tables. If I had one thing on my wish list for my sewing room, it would be a bigger, deeper table, so I had more space to put things next to me.
Yeah, hoping that with a new place, maybe I can make some changes if I want to. I mean, I might not want to. I might get there and it fits better, and it is better, and so then I really like it still. But I mean, right now, it's like I do think that in this room, I use the space well.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot.
I think you do too. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all. I mean, It would be plenty of space for a lot of people. I do acknowledge that.
Which line are you talking about, Philippa? Because I just saw the new catalog for Moda, and Camille Ross Kelly's coming out with a new line, and I don't know if I like it yet or not. It's different. I need to get a closer look at it, but Lella Boutique is also coming out with a new Christmas line again in May, I believe, and it's so pretty. I do like Camille Ross Kelly's things, but the new line is different. If that one that just came out in the catalog is what you're talking about. So not sure. I got to look at it again, see if I like it or not. Katie said what fabric lines are in the boxes. That it's, if you look at Yvette's website, her shop website.
Yeah, but I've taken all the yardage out.
If you've been to her site before though, you know what kind of stuff she buys, like Allison Glass and art gallery fabrics. They're all really good fabrics, and that's what you're going to get in the box. So
yeah, but it's going to be a while now because I just sold like 25 boxes, and now
you're sold out already.
Oh yeah, I sold out yesterday.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's definitely a weight off my shoulder. I mean, it's definitely not, I mean, I'm nowhere near to being done, but it's a blessing whenever.
Yeah. Less stuff that you have to move. So
yes. And so, so now it's going to have to wait until I am in the new place and all unpacked and everything. So it's going to be a little while, but I will have more because I still have lots. So, and you know, I really don't mean this in a rude way at all. I hope it doesn't come across that way. But you're getting the fabric for, in some cases, less than I even paid for it, to be quite honest with you. But I need to clear it out. And so, you know, I think you're going to love it all, but even if you don't, you could give some to friends and you still have wool made out like a bandit. So just saying.
Yeah.
it needs to go. And so I am, you know, practically giving it away. So, but it has to go. I mean, it just has to. So I don't really have much choice. And I'm moving in a different direction. I'm going to do more of like project boxes and stuff like that. Stuff that actually brings me joy.
Let's see. Barb said, Yvette, it will be exciting to set up your new sewing room at the new home.
Yes, it will. It will.
Yeah. I think that would be the one nice fun thing about the whole move, right?
Yes. Yes. I agree.
Let's see. Mary said, I saw that on Lella's blog. Can't wait for that Christmas line. Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say that. If she's already put it on her blog, you can go check it out.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Oh, Eric's here. Hi, Eric Oda. I didn't see you. Sorry.
Hello.
Am I doing a Christmas box? Yes. I was actually working on the pattern a little bit this morning while I was laying in bed because I didn't want to get up because I was still really tired. Are you talking about Dwell? I love Dwell. Dwell is Camille Ross Kelly's line coming out. I believe it's November. But there's another one in the next catalog after that. So her next one, that next one after Dwell, the judgment's out, so I'm not sure. I haven't seen it in person yet. So
you know what? Sometimes you have to see it in person.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, you know, because I will look at stuff and go, because honestly, I wasn't even sure I liked this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one that you're using in your box. Oh, I can't even like think right now.
Low stroll.
Yeah, I didn't think I liked it. But then whenever I got the thing yesterday from you, I was like, well, I love that acorn so much that it completely makes up for everything else. Well, especially like, and I like the pink too.
Yeah. Yep.
And
well,
like
I wasn't actually going to order this fabric originally. And then I was looking for something for an autumn box, and I actually talked to my motor rep and he did a Zoom with me and showed me the fabric. It looks much better in real than it does in the catalog. So yeah, because I wasn't going to order this either, but I love it. So verdict's out on the Camille Ross Kelly that comes out in the spring. We'll see. I want to see it in person first.
Well, I'm sure we could see it at market.
Yes. Yeah, I got to make an appointment with my fabric rep at market still.
Well, I'm sitting here having to change all my reps.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, I got to call mine back. She called and I was at an appointment and I totally forgot to call her back. I feel bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to do that too.
Eric said, hello, Stephanie and Yvette.
Hi, Eric.
Here. Catherine wants to know if you will have a larger sewing space.
Yes. So right now, so the basement is going to be like my area. Right now, I think only half of it is finished right now. But I can always finish more of it if I want to. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how.
You've got a pretty big space though.
Yeah, no, it's big. It's a bigger space.
Yeah, lots. The thing I'm totally love for you is that you have so much natural light, even though it's in a basement.
Yeah, hopefully it's, obviously if it's like raining or something, then it may be an issue, but I can buy lights. So I'm not too worried about that because there is natural light. So yes.
Yeah. Okay. Got my rows put together for this. Now I just got to press them and join them together. And somebody asked earlier what this little pen is. This is the Acorn Easy Press Precision Piecing Pen. It is a mouthful.
That's why I call it magic juice.
But we call it magic juice. It has a start alternative similar to breast press, but it's concentrated that you put right on your seams when you press to make your blocks nice and flat.
Yes.
And once you use it once, you'll never go back to not using it.
You never will.
Fabric always looks better in person, said Celie. I agree.
Oh my goodness, I have so much fabric. I just found more. I'm not 100% sure that everything that I have that's not wrapped is going to be able to go. Well, I think I have another box, so I need to go.
So Laura said, just curious, when setting up your sewing space, is it all based on ergonomics and functionality, or there are special considerations for content creators? So for me personally, I set my sewing space up the way I want to have it for me to sew and for me to do things that I need to do for my business. So this half of the room over here where I'm at, my daughter's sewing table's right next to me so she can sew. My sewing table's here. I've got a cutting table with some drawers right here next to me. And then the other half of my room is my long arm, my shelves with my bolts of fabric that I cut for customers. So basically all my customer stuff is on that side and all my personal stuff on this side. I am a quilter first and foremost. I didn't set this up to be a content creator. I sort of fell into content creation because I was asked a few years ago to sew a block for a quilt shop that was doing a block of the month. And I was like, well, how am I going to do that? And she's like, make a YouTube channel. And I was like, well, okay, I guess. And I didn't do a whole lot for quite a long time, but now that I do, I kind of really like it. But my space is not set up to be like a production studio. My space is set up for me to sew.
I think it's equally important for you to be able to, properly sew,
yeah,
and also be able to properly get like the camera shots you need. So I'd say it's about half and half for me.
For you, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, definitely if you, and like, I also am trying to kind of think to the future. So
yeah,
because like Stephanie, I know I told you that I was thinking about getting a long arm, but if I do, for me, it would just be for me. I'm not, first of all, I'm allergic to quilting. I think everybody knows that. So I just want something that, when I have something ready, I can just set it up and let it do an edge to edge. And I don't, that's perfectly fine for me.
Yep.
But that means that I have to kind of think about the space for it. That's all. And I could always just set it up in the part of the basement that is not finished.
Yeah.
And
A lot of people do that with their long arm.
Yeah. Because, obviously I can, if I'm going to be working out there, of course, this is gym we're talking about. So, we're going to finish the floor, if nothing else. So I don't have to worry about, it's all dirty down there or nothing like that. Cause the man keeps it like you could eat off the floor. So, I'm not really worried about that. It's just where to place things is all. But I mean, if I'm going to think about doing that for reals, I just need the space. So, so that I do think about that right now. Just in the placement of where I'm going to put all the other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It is hard when you have a long arm because it takes up so much space that to figure out
takes
how
a lot
to
of space,
fit the rest of your space or your stuff around it. So,
which is why also, I'm going to really think about it. Like, because the thing is that I have so many, like quilts and stuff that I make, and I don't like quilting. I don't like it. It's not exciting for me. It is for other people. I think that's great, but for me, it's not. So I always end up sending stuff out, and it can get to be quite expensive if I'm always sending it out,
Yep.
So if I have, like my own machine, I can set everything up and do it myself. If I didn't have so much to quilt, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I would just keep sending it out like I always do.
That was a good question though, Laura. Very good question.
That is a good question.
Yeah. And actually, it's funny that you asked that because when I was trying to figure out how to do a second camera, my husband was down here and, he's an electrical engineer and he's totally into all the technology stuff and gadgets, which I'm not. And he's like, if you got this and you got that, a second camera would be a lot easier and people would be able to see what you're doing better. And I'm like, okay, great. Do it for me. Cause I have no idea what you're talking about. Exactly. So hopefully he'll help me upgrade a little bit and get a better angle. But like I said,
he did that because I don't, it's like I'm over here by myself trying to figure the crap out. Jim doesn't have time, whether or not he could figure it out. I'm sure he could figure it out a lot better than I could, but he doesn't have the time to do it.
Yeah. But honestly, like I said, that's not, I wanted you guys to be able to see what I'm doing, but my main priority is so I can sew because I sew a lot.
Yeah.
And so it needs
to do just rigging. And so he did rig up all my stuff up here so that I can do it. Yeah. But the things he did only took like a second,
Oh, okay. Keith is like, I could wire this and do that. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we didn't do all of that. We have, I don't even know if I can like get the camera to go up there. Oh no, it's too much stuff over here. But there's like, he's got it all hanging from the ceiling. And we just bought like certain things and like just kind of rigged it up, Yeah. And, there were some people like whenever I was asking around, hey, how do you do this? And how do you do that? And blah, blah, blah. Some people were just standoffish and wouldn't help me at all. And others helped a lot. So it's great. Like, see, now I haven't talked to her in like forever. So now I can't remember her name because y'all know how I am. Maxie from Maxie Sews.
Oh yeah. She
helped me a lot. Like she showed me her entire room. She had a nice setup. She had a really nice room. I wish I could have set up like her because she showed me everything. She showed me what she used and how she set it up and all that kind of stuff. And if I had like that much, like the kind of space she had, I totally would have done it because she has a great setup.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is it's space limitation too, you know.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, you know, you can have all the great ideas in the world, but if it's not going to fit in your space, it's not going to fit in your
Right.
space, you know.
Oh, thanks, Laura. Tracy Albert said, Yvette, I'm finally doing FPP after so many years sewing. Woohoo!
Yay! I'm trying to change the whole world. I'm kidding.
Shelly Moyer said, I'm quilting the FPP bear paw blocks we did at Walnut Port Retreat, then starting on Stephanie's fall box. Awesome.
Oh, cool.
Oh, hey, Teresa. Teresa Louise is here.
Hey, Teresa.
Oh, thanks, Philippa. She said, you sure do so a lot. Your UFO video this week blew me away with how much you completed. Thank you. I
think I might be this cow tail. I've been sitting here looking at it. It's too much. I can't deal.
I think yesterday was the first day I haven't sewn it's something for, I don't even know how long. It was kind of sad.
You are quite lucky that you get to sew.
Well, I try to sew every day, even if it's only 10 minutes, you know,
That's
because
good.
it helps me relax. It makes me feel a little bit creative, especially when I've been around the kids all day. Not that I don't love being around my kids, but
Of course.
just taking a 10-minute break refreshes me. So, yep. I had 20 minutes the other day and I did I don't know if you guys know, but Corey Yoder, you know, she's one of my favorite designers, but she started a new block of I think it's a block of the week, with her new fabric line, Buttercup and Slate. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this time and I'm going to keep up. Well, a couple days ago, I was like, well, I'm already behind because the next block was coming out today, Saturday. And I haven't done the first block yet. Well, the other day I had like literally 20 minutes. And I was like, okay, I'm going to see how much I can get done in 20 minutes. I got all the pieces cut and everything sewed in 20 minutes. I got the block done. I was so happy.
Oh, wow. That's good. That's excellent.
I know, because I was like, I'm not going to be behind. Yay. Of course, then they already released it. She released the next block today. Although I saw a picture of it, it looks really easy. So it's got hair square triangles. I certainly know how to do those. So
yes, you do.
You haven't started Corey so long either. Yeah, the good thing is that if you want to start it still, for anybody out there was planning on it, you'll be able to catch up quick. The first block was really easy. It looks like from the picture that this next one is super easy too. So let's see.
All right, but right back.
Sure. Oh, Shelly, you're working on 100 days, 100 blocks. Awesome. Oh, Tracy, are you doing a block from Fandom? I didn't see your other message. If you must have wrote one before now. They've got good paper piecing blocks. Let's see. Oh, you tried the Cheetos paws, Sheila, and you like the other one, the regular one's better. Okay. Tamala, nope, I've never heard of Quiltology. I'll have to look at that. Teresa said, I've been organizing the sewing room. It looks so much better. Girl, that's what I've been trying to do with mine, but I think I've made more of a mess than because now I've got stuff pulled out everywhere and I feel like it's a disaster zone and I don't even want to be in here. I need to finish it though. Let's see. I said the same with the blockheads. Moda blockheads 4 not even started. I don't know why, but I cannot get into those Moda blockheads. I don't know if it's because I just don't want to keep up with that many or what, but they're so pretty though. I like the way they come out when I see everybody's posted. And the Nantucket summer blocks have been arriving one after the other. Oh, are you doing the, Sherry, are you doing the Nantucket summer designer mystery so long from Pat Quarter Shop? I've got that one going too, and I love it. It's so pretty so far. Every single block I've loved. Let's see. Thinking of using Springbrook fabrics for it. That would be pretty. That would be really pretty. Felipa said, I'm doing a challenge with Open Gates sewing at least 15 minutes each day in October. That's a good idea. Teresa says, I like your Zoom setup. Oh, thank you. So somebody else. So Terry said, I think everyone is trying to get organized to prepare for being home more when the cold weather comes in, I'm sure. Yes.
I found 4 more boxes.
Ooh. Yay. Just don't find any more fabric.
Now I can go shopping. I'm kidding.
Kay said, I'm awful at sew-alongs. I'm still working on my laundry basket. Some are mystery, not to mention I haven't started my designer mystery. The designer mystery though, Kay, is so far the blocks have been really easy, so I think you could catch up really quick. Please be careful lifting those totes. Yeah. Mary said, do we get a pattern for the autumn box to print? There should be a print copy if you bought the box.
These are quilts that need to be quilted.
Oh.
But I need the backing too. Gotta do that too.
We'll make a beautiful quilt. Yes, I ordered Corey. Sheila said I ordered Corey Yoder's book called Happy Day. Oh, Happy Day, but waiting for it to get here. Awesome. Maureen said I'm doing the designer mystery. The fabric is awesome. It's beautiful. I love that Nantucket summer. That fabric is so gorgeous. Tracy said, I got all my finishing blocks done for the Nantucket summer and all the blocks done. It's so pretty. Nice. Tracy, I need to do that. I need to get my finishing blocks done ahead this time. That way, when we get the last block, I'm ready to go. Yvette is moving, yes. That's why her shelves are getting empty. Kathy Cantu said, working on Thomas the Train, #1 birthday embroidery shirts and banners for my grandson's first birthday. Aw, that's going to be so cute. Awesome. Nancy Gus said she got her paws on Amazon. Oh, cute, Kathy. Yeah, I'd love to see it. I wants to order Nantucket Summer, but not in my budget. Oh, that's too bad. It is really pretty. Tracy said, I'm tattletaling. Yvette is eating cowtails.
Yes, I just ate one. The one that came in my bag.
In her package. Yep, Yvette is moving to Denver in a week.
Less than a week.
Yeah. So
I just got this from Northcote.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's like a little tiny
Yeah, it looks like a junior
strips. Yeah.
Like a junior jelly roll. Yeah. That's really pretty though.
I like it. There's 20 strips instead of 42.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, Tracy said, I did it all last week while watching you girls. Was a productive day. Awesome. One time I got 2 years behind on a block of the month. Yes, Sherry. I have.
Wait, what?
She said she got 2 years behind on a block of the month.
Yeah, I heard, but it was like, what? That's odd.
Oh, no, I did too. On one of my UFO, several of my UFO videos back in the spring, I was working on the designer mystery from 2020 block of the month.
Oh, I have some project boxes over there from Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt that I don't know. I think I might have gotten halfway through them and they're just sitting over there, like waiting, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm coming.
Mhm.
Right back.
And I'm also still working on the Coriander Christmas block of the month from 2020. I just finished all my blocks, but now I have to do the finishing setting stuff, which it's going to take a minute. When you get to the end and the finishing has 3 yards of background fabric, I was like, that's a whole nother quilt. I finished these blocks. Now I have to make a whole nother quilt. Oh, well, it'll be beautiful. Let's see. Oh, Mary, Jim has the C word. He'll be okay though. Oh, hi, Marge. I think I missed some people. Yep. At least this designer mystery isn't a bazillion flying geese, said Mary. That's true. It's not so far. Oh, hey, Luane, how you doing? Good to see you here. Blue and purple. Yeah, that's pretty, isn't it? Bought a layer cake, said Wanda, of Nantucket Summer. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. Keep it until you find the right thing, girl. That is beautiful fabric. What fabric did you use for your down home pattern? If you're talking to me, Rowena, that is the Buttercup and Slate from Coriander. I love it. I need to put a border on it still. I just got the bolt in of fabric from Buttercup and Slate. So I cut some fabric for the border. I need to put that on and then quilt it. Let's see. Did Yvette move as her sewing room looks bare? She is moving, Luane. She later this week, actually. I think Thursday or Friday is their last day in the house. They're moving to Denver. Her husband got transferred. So yeah, she's moving. That Fort Worth Autumn Mystery Quilt, still haven't finished it. My only UFOs are from this summer retreats. Need to long arm them, up to date on the cotton cuts. That's awesome, Shelly. I was going through my drawers the other day and I am up to date on, I thought I actually was more behind than I was on cotton cuts. I'm current on the one that is out right now that just started a couple months ago. And I thought the Olympia one, I actually thought that I had gotten behind with it and I thought I had a bunch of clues to do still. But when I pulled them out the other day, I saw that I actually only had one that was not finished. And then the final finish, of course. So I finished that clue because it was a really quick sew. And then I've got all the pieces parts I just need to put together to finish the quilt. And then I'll be up to date with my cotton cuts. So I'm really happy about that because I thought I was a lot more behind than what I was. So that's good news. All right, so here's one block done. I've been talking a lot and not sewing enough, but here's one block done. I love it. Put it down here where you guys can see it. Oops, let me move my iron. Put it down here where you guys can see it a little bit better. Get the pinwheel in the middle there. Okay, put this on the wall behind me. One block done, yay. 8 more to go. Let's see. Is that called a honey bun? Sheila, are you asking about what Yvette showed? If that's what you're asking about, that is not a honey bun. That is a junior jelly roll. A honey bun is actually not 2.5 inch strips. It's 1.5 inch strips. So that's what a honey bun is. Hey, Ingrid, how you doing? It's so easy to get behind. There are so many beautiful things keep coming out. I have 6 projects going on, said Maureen. Yes, that's the trouble, is that there's so many things that come out and you want to do them all because they're all so pretty. So it does make it hard. I'm the same way. I want to do them all. Okay. And I have some other blocks in the months that you guys don't even know about that I don't show you. Not because I don't want to, it's just that I've got them going with other quilt shops and yeah, it's too much. I need to next year be very mindful about what I take on. I always think, well, it's only one block, but if you have like 8 blocks of the month, every month. Yeah. So I did some half square triangles a little bit ahead of time just to make sure that they worked. And I'm going to trim these now. I was going to go back and chain piece some of those other things, but I kind of want to make another block because that was fun. So I'm going to do this block. In the mood to do a block. Let's see. Are you enjoying the rain this weekend? Good sewing weather. Oh, it's raining there by you guys? It is raining for a lot of people here in the States too, but not for us right now. I think we're supposed to get rain later in the week though. But autumn weather is definitely here, which I like. So I'm happy for that. Maureen said, Yvette moving to is Connecticut's loss and Denver's gain. That's a sweet thing for you to say. Shelly said, I have 5 tops from summer to quilt. I I wish I only had 5, Shelly. I have so many. It's really crazy. The pile keeps growing. Oh, thank you guys are saying it's pretty. That's my favorite one because I love the blue, but they're all pretty. I like them all. The fabrics, I mean. Marge said, just good to sit and watch and listen. Oh, yay. Sherry said, I used my YouTube channel as an excuse. Diane said, Yvette, I hope you like Denver. She's not here to answer right now, but from when she was there, I think she liked it. I know she's going to like the fall or the winter weather there. She really likes snow. So just not sure she's going to like the summer. What's that?
I do like snow.
I know you do. They were saying they hope that you like Denver. And I said, well, I think she's going to like the snow. I'm not sure about the summer weather.
Yeah.
You have to go move the car.
Yep.
Yep. I figured.
Oil is changed.
Awesome. He does that fast.
I know, right? 2 cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm really worried about my rulers. Is what I'm worried about.
Hi, Sweetheart Creations. Rowena said, I'm so excited. I'm retiring in November and I plan on doing a lot of quilts for charity. That's so awesome. What brand is my little iron? My iron is a steam fast iron. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them anywhere. I think Joann's has them. I like it. It gets really, really hot. They do burn out though. I'll tell you, I use mine a lot. It took a while though. I want to say I had it for like 4 or 5 years. I burnt the first one out and then this is my second one.
That is quite a bit of use though.
It is. And I use it all the time. So yeah.
I had my little baby, what the heck was it? I have the Rowenta now.
No, Aliso?
Yeah, the Aliso baby one. And until it blew up,
Yeah.
I was like, but I had it for a good 1.5 or 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I have no complaints about it. Scared the bejesus out of me, but you know.
Yeah, I've got one of those too. Actually, Sarah uses it. I borrowed it at the last retreat and took it with me because I was sewing something right before I left and this one was hot, so I couldn't put it in my bag. But both of them are
I wasn't gonna be able to pack mine when we left the retreat because it was like it was so hot and the thing wouldn't cool down fast enough. It was like,
yep.
Like, wow, this sucker's like, it is hardcore.
Let's see. What pattern did I say I was using for the Nantucket summer? I don't have a pattern that for Nantucket summer. I'm doing the designer mystery block of the month from Fat Quarter Shop with Nantucket summer. So it's whatever they give me every month. I kind of like it because I don't have to like think and figure it out what I want to do. It just comes, tells me what to do. I cut it and put it together. Let's see. Yvette, this is Sweetheart Creations says, Yvette, I love your mini paper piecing series. I am ever interested in that series. Awesome.
It's awesome. It's and I'm really enjoying it. It goes like I shouldn't say. I obviously have done a lot of paper piecing. So, but I can get like a block or 2 done in a day. If all I'm doing is sitting and sewing, I can get like 2 blocks done. Now, if I have to make a video, then, you know, it's going to be I get one done a day. But then the editing is going to take a long time.
Yeah.
Can I pack my rulers in between some bolts of fabric? Well, the thing is that like I have 2 rulers that are like 24 inches across. Because it's like strip rulers and stuff like that. And I'll be honest with you, I mean, I can tell these people that it's, they're very expensive and please don't, please be careful. I don't know what they're going to do. I have to just let it go in some ways, like I don't think that they would do anything on purpose to have something break. I really don't. But, I don't know. And I mean, I hardly ever use the darn thing. So why am I, the one I haven't even opened yet, but I've always wanted to, like, I want to use it. And I just never think about the darn thing because it's not something that you use all the time. Anyways, whatever.
Let's see. They said you're going to have to get a new football team.
That's funny. Me? Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
No. Felipa said she could see the blue now that I put it on the wall back there. So that's good. That block.
It's a large block. Jennifer said she's in Ireland. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's cool. Welcome.
Good for you, girly.
Oh, Luane said I dropped my little Oliso on the floor and that was the end of it. I've heard that from a couple other people.
Yeah.
Dawn said, I remember that when your little pink Oliso started smoking.
I know. I was going to say, Dawn remembers that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Teresa, honey, I have been taking time off of YouTube. I haven't been, I mean, for goodness sakes, I've only had one live in the past month and a half.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. It's been crazy over here. So yeah, I mean, and after the year that I've had, where I've just pretty much lost the plot for a year. I've had so many people, I'm sure, who just don't watch anymore because they're not used to watching anymore. So it's going to be hard work for me to get back up on my feet, but I'm going to be going for it. I'm doing it. I didn't expect this to happen, and then it did. And then I did. I mean, so many things have happened. You know what? I was just thinking about this, Steph.
Yeah.
I remember in 2019 when I was like, that's it. 2020 is going to be my year.
Yeah.
And that year sucked. And then like, I was like at the end of 2020, I'm like, that's it. 2021. That's my year. That's totally my year. And then the end of that year sucked rock. And then I was like, that's it. 2022. Well, let me tell you, they just keep getting worse and worse. So it's got to be better in 2023. I say this every darn year, but it's like, I've just not been having such great luck.
Well,
I'm still happy. Listen, I'm still happy. I'm not, I'm not like trying to do poor Yvette. It's not that. That's not it at all. It just seems like, I don't know. It just seems like things don't come together for me. And I don't know what the heck.
So you'll be moved, you'll be starting fresh, and hopefully that will give you like a kickoff, right?
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
I was sure hoping that with this move that I would find my my mouth guard. Still haven't found it.
Oh.
Maybe they'll find, I'm hoping that like, I don't know if when we get to the other side, if they unpack the boxes or if we unpack the boxes, but I'm thinking if we unpack them, then maybe it'll somehow like, materialize.
Appear.
I'll find it and I'll be like, oh, Yeah.
Eric Oda said, okay, here's a fun question. How many sew-alongs, quilt-alongs is everyone planning to participate with or are currently doing? Too many. I know I have Cotton Cuts pastry shop quilts that I'm doing for her. I have the Fat Quarter Shop Designer Mystery, which is a personal thing. I have Cherry Pit, which is a personal thing. Fort Fabric Studio just ended. I've got the Corey Yoder one now, so that I have at least 5, but I'm pretty sure there's more. 5 that I can count right now.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I guess of so longs. Like I have a lot more quilts going than that, but. Oh, Jennifer's here from Ireland. Hey, Jennifer.
Are you
I
okay?
didn't realize that you were like in from Ireland. Like, yay.
I just said that.
I know, but I wasn't thinking about Jennifer Kearney. I don't think I heard you say
Oh.
Kearney.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I didn't
'Cause
say
I
her
knew she
whole
was
name. You're
visiting.
right.
I knew she was visiting Ireland, but I didn't put two and two together. So
No worries.
I'm a little slow. It's the lack of sleep from the last few days.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm just sitting here. I'm going,
Yeah. I don't know why I just didn't process.
It's okay.
Could your husband whip together a wood frame to protect your rulers?
Oh, honey, we ain't got time for all that. And right now, as far as I'm concerned, that man should be in bed.
Yeah, he should be. Let's see. My quilt project said she's currently doing a quilt along. Eric said to Teresa and Yvette, preach, you must take a break or else you drive yourself to the asylum. Yep. Let's see. Lawayne said, Yvette, so have you found fabric projects and other stuff you forgot you had while packing up?
Not really. Not now, because I just did a cleanup like a few months ago now. And at that time I found a lot of things, but nothing new right now.
Oh, hey, Amanda. Amanda said, hello all, jumping in a little late, sewing in my hotel room after the Sewing and Quilt Expo in Fredericksburg. Made my own retreat. Awesome. That's the best way.
Right now, I sure do wish I had one of them square ruler safes.
Yeah. Sherry said she's doing 4. One is her own. That's awesome. Block of the month.
Who's doing her own?
Sherry McGill.
Oh, do I know who that is?
She has a YouTube channel called Lessons Learned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Matthew said, I was so happy to turn from 2019 to 2020 due to family issues and then boom, pandemic. So I can relate a bit.
Yeah.
Lori said, I know how you feel. I got laid off back in August. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That stinks. So Terry said, I don't like having unfinished anything, but there are always projects in my head. Just finished making a cover for my featherweight. Came out so cool. Oh, that's neat. Eric said, I'm very, very familiar with that number. Too many, he said to me. Yeah, too many. Sometimes I think I'm kind of crazy for having that many things, but then I do finish a lot of things. So I don't feel like I've taken on so much that I can't finish them. So
Yeah, my thing is that I don't finish them. I'm always moving on to something else and I haven't finished what I started.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad habit of mine.
Yeah. Kay said, I never plan on sew alongs. I just seem to get sucked into them. Yeah. Me either, Kay. Okay. And then I have viewers, which I'm so glad that you guys tell me about these things. Really, I'm not complaining. But I have viewers that go, oh, did you see this sew along? And I'm like, no, not another one. And I go look and I'm like, okay, now I got to do this one. But I love that you guys actually say those things, because there's things that we can't see everything that I might miss. And it's, you guys know pretty much what I like. Because almost every time somebody says that, I go there and I'm like, yeah, they know me because this is awesome. That's how I got sucked into the newest Corey Yoder sew along. but I love it. So I'm glad. Finishing the Fort Worth quilt top now, adding extra borders. I've heard a lot of people say that, Katie, that they're adding extra borders. That's cool. I love the log cabin borders that we put on that quilt. I have never seen that done before, having log cabin blocks on the border. So I really love it. Oh, hey, Deneen, popping in for a little bit. Had to go to my brother's due to no power due to hurricane. Oh, I'm glad to see that you're okay though, that you're here because you're okay. Barb said, I have great intentions to participate in so-longs, but it never seems to happen. I don't join because I have commitment issues, said So Terry. That's funny. Francis Rivera said, sneaking in, Yvette, get sturdy cardboard and pack rulers with towels or fabric wrap and tape the cardboard tightly around them. Then pack on a flat surface in your own vehicle.
Y'all, I love y'all seriously, but y'all have no idea.
Emily is here. Hello, Emily. You made a live. You've been so busy. She just moved, so she's been busy getting her house in order, getting her kiddos switched to a different school.
Oh my goodness.
Lots of suggestions on how to wrap your rulers. Lots of bubble wrap and duct tape involved.
Right.
Eric said, so Terry, I'm a regular at the Quilting Divorce Court. That's funny.
I've never heard of that. Is it like a real thing, or are we just
No?
okay? Hey, there could be. I don't know.
Jerry said, my problem is that I like everything. Right? I know. There's so many things out there that I'm like, okay, I can't take another project. And then I see it and I'm like, all right, I'll fit it in. Kay said that Sean was talking about his block exchanges. And I was like, woo, I want to do that. And then I was like, are you crazy? You can't do that. I say my problem is every time the Crafting with Lisa Marie swap group, which I love, love, love. Every time I'm like, I'm too busy. I'm not going to do it this time. And then she announces what it is. And I'm like, ugh, now I want to do it. Which, by the way, if you're part of that group, I think the deadline is Monday. My swap partner will get her stuff going out on Monday. I'm almost finished. I did finish a couple of her things 2 weeks ago. And I have one last thing that's been lingering that I need to finish. So, yeah. Let's see. Mary said, you'll have to try a Grid Girls Mystery Sew Along. It's Deb Heatherly and you get weekly clues. The next one is January 2023. Is that the one that's like the murder mystery sew along? The log cabin border is so pretty. Yeah, I love it. More people telling you how to pack your rulers. That's awesome. Great suggestions, guys. Sewing with Wayne said, I saw the cutest sewing meme on Facebook the other day. The guy said he knows when his wife is mad at him as she does rage sewing. Do I have a Facebook page? I have Facebook. I don't know if is it considered a page? I don't know. I'm not very good with that stuff, you guys. I think so. And we have one for our retreats too.
I just found a whole bolt of fabric.
Oh. Okay, Eric said, quilting divorce court is not real, just means I'll start a quilting project and by the middle, I want to be over even though I'm not done. Yep.
Ah, I understand. Gotcha.
Yep. Oh, I've divorced some that way, Eric. I've just chucked them. Francis said, I'll be participating in a boho heart sew along with tea quilts. Thankfully, it begins in January. That sounds really cool. Katie Kraft said, I watch Pat Sloan and I'm amazed at how many quilts she does. Sherry said, Stephanie or Yvette, how does a block swap work? I've heard one explanation, but still fuzzy. The way I've seen a block swap before, and I know there's different ways of doing it, is that like I picked a block. They gave us a bunch of blocks to pick from. I picked a block and I had to make like however many people were in the group, say 12 identical blocks. I kept one and I sent one to every other person in the group. And then they did the same for me. And so at the end, you had 12 different quilt blocks and put them all together in a top. But I know some people don't swap blocks that way. I've heard of different ways of doing it, but that's the way I did it. And I liked it that way.
I've never done it before, so I have no idea.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
No.
I've heard of some people that I don't want to say this for sure, but I think it was like they had one where they made a block and signed it and sent it to somebody and they got to sign one from somebody else, which I don't mean any offense to anybody who likes to do this, but I don't like blocks that have been written on.
I wouldn't want that either.
Yeah. So I prefer the other way where I just make 12 of the same block, keep one for myself and send 11 out to other people. And then I get one from each of them and put it all into a quilt top. So
yeah,
I would rather, if we want to put every
swaps for everybody, you know, I mean, there are definitely people who like doing that and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me, you know.
I would like, rather than having people's like name on the block, is just keep everybody's name and put it on the quilt label. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Brenda said, hi there. It's been so long since I've caught it live that I'm just learning that Yvette is packing up her house. Yes, she's moving. Every block swap I've ever done, said Mary, there's always at least one person in the group that doesn't send blocks. Why do I keep trying these groups? That can happen. That's kind of the downside to it. But here's the upside, is that you can just come up with your own block for that block. Like, do your own thing, you know. Don't let that one person bring down the whole thing.
Yeah, because you just don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, not to even, I mean, seriously, something could have happened, like for reals, you know, like that prevented them from being able to do it. Now, I don't know. I try to give people a benefit of the doubt, but that could be, it's so hard when people do that, you know, like without saying anything or anything, you know, it's like, how do you know? How do you know what happened?
Right. You don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can you see the log cabin border? If you go to Fort Worth Fabric Studios website, they have a picture of the final quilt and you can see the log cabin border. It's really neat. I've never done a log cabin border before. Of course, I've made log cabins before, but it was neat. So Terry said, Yvette, I'll come help you pack. One for me, one for you.
That's okay.
Barb said, I'm always thinking about my next project before I finish the one I'm working on. I think a lot of us do that. Yeah. Kathy Daly said, do you still have this autumn chill available, kit or pattern only? It is only available in my autumn project box. I do have a few left of those in my Etsy shop. That link is down in my description box down below if you're interested. It won't be for sale, this pattern, for quite a while because it is a box exclusive for now. As in not anytime this year. But I do have it in my shop. You get the whole kit, the fabric, the pattern, thread, you know, an ocean, a cow tail. Yep, I did videos on all the Fort Worth Fabric Studio blocks, and the finished quilt is in my last video because we just finished this week or this past week. So you can see the log cabin border there if you're wanting to see it. Sherry, so all 12 are the same. So yeah, Sherry, for the block swap, if that's what you're talking about, meaning 12. So I would make, let's pretend I would make an Ohio Star. I would make 12 Ohio Stars, all the same, use the same fabrics, the same, although I've been in, okay, back up. I've been in 2 different block swaps. One of them, all 12 are the same, exact same fabric, same block, everything. The other one, I made the same block 12 times, but each person would send you the colors they wanted. So let's say somebody picked teal and purple, and we all decided that backgrounds for everything had to be white. So then I would make an Ohio Star with teals and purples and white, and another person wanted red, white, and blue. So you can do it that way, or you can say, I'm making 12 Ohio Stars and you're all going to get scarlet and gray, which is Ohio State's colors. So you could do it either way, but those are the 2 ways that I've done it. Like I said, there's lots of ways though to do block swaps. That's just the way that I've done it, that I think it's been successful. So yeah, the log cabins were the border on the Fort Worth Fabric Studio Dark Flight So Long that we just finished. And those patterns are free on Fort Worth Fabric Studio's website. Yeah, Francis, me too. I thought the same thing. I thought that, I was like, what are we doing with all these log cabin blocks? Because we made so many. And then when she sent me the instructions for the final together, and I saw that, I was like, oh, and it's gorgeous. One of the quilt stores, so box off. Celie said, Steph, are you planning a winter Christmas project box for this year? Yes, my box is going to, I've been working on the pattern. I already have the fabrics. It's going to come out. Probably I will put it up for sale in my Etsy shop end of October, early November, so you guys can get it and make it in time for Christmas. It's definitely Christmas though. The fabric is Christmas. So it's not a winter, it's Christmas. I couldn't find any winter fabrics this year that I liked that were just winter. And I found this Christmas fabric that I thought was really cute. So that's what it's going to be. Sure, Sherry. I hope that made sense. It's kind of hard to explain. Oh, good night, Math Geek. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye, Marge. Thanks for coming by. Oh, hey, hey, Shirley, how you doing? Your back is better, so you plan on sewing your mini log cabins tonight. Awesome. glad your back is feeling better. You took quite a spill. I can't believe you're still sewing. Yay for me. I was at a sewing quilting expo, said Terry Zimmer. Awesome. Did you buy anything fun there? Is anybody here that's here from Ohio or Michigan or around there going to go to the sewing expo in Michigan in November? I'm just curious if any of you are going to go. It's in Novi, Michigan, if you know what I'm talking about. I got an email about it, but I was debating whether to go or not.
You're going to Michigan?
I might in November. They're having a sewing expo up there. It's not that far away.
Huh.
I mean, I could drive there in like an hour and a half. So,
That's cool.
yeah. It's the same company that did the one that we went to after the retreat in the spring.
Oh, okay.
But they're having some classes that kind of look like they might be good. Philippa said, "Where's Jelly Bean?"
Yeah, I just saw that. I don't know where he is. He was just here.
Oh,
He's climbing in the boxes is what he's doing.
oh. Sewing with Luane said, "I'm counting down the days and months till QuiltCon 2023. I'm all booked up and ready to go." Awesome.
Yay.
Oh, thanks for coming by, Eric. Talk to you later. It's good to see you. It's been a bit.
Hi, Alice. Yes, I know that. It's just a pain in the butt filing claims.
Oh, yeah.
JB's going to be packed in my car.
He's not going in a box.
He might be better off.
That one seemed more garment sewing than quilting. Oh, okay. Luane, QuiltCon 2023, is that the one in North Carolina? Atlanta?
It's in Atlanta. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
QuiltCon is different from Quilt Market.
Yeah. No, I know. I was thinking it was in North Carolina for some reason.
Oh,
Maybe that's the following year.
maybe it's the next year. Yeah, I was going to say that. Jackie said she's going to try to go to Expo.
Oh, cool.
Brenda, we're going to Denver. Yeah, it looks like 2024 is North Carolina. That's what she's saying.
Okay, gotcha. I thought I heard North Carolina somewhere in there. Everything kind of jumbles together, you know. I heard that spring quilt market is going to be in Pittsburgh next year.
Of course it is.
Well, I'd be happy for that because it's driving distance then.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Of course,
Yeah.
it's driving distance because I'm
After
moving.
after you move, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I hear from everybody, Brenda.
That
I'm in Connecticut right now. I'm like about an hour from New York City.
Kelly said, good thing there's a great sewing expo in Washington every March. That's good.
Shirley, I don't know. I've never really, I mean, ever since I was a teenager, I have not lived next to my family. So I know this sounds terrible, but it's not really a consideration. I always have to fly to see them. Yeah, I think that we're leaving Connecticut at a very inopportune moment, because this is the kind of weather that we like the best. I mean, it's like fall and the leaves are going to start falling and all that, and that's like, so we're kind of feeling that.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm further from my family because my family's in Louisiana. So
It should put you a little closer, I would think.
it's still not like I can drive over there or nothing.
No.
Terry says, Stephanie, I searched for that rotary cutter like you have, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Are you talking about this one, the Creative Grids one? If that's what you're talking about, it's out of stock everywhere. Creative Grids is remaking them. They didn't realize how popular they would be, and they've sold out everywhere because I've tried to reorder them because I've had people ask me for them and I can't get them. So what's that?
JB is under my chair.
Oh. So yeah, hopefully they'll come in. They don't even have a projected date of when they're gonna come in. But I've got some on order, so we'll see.
Philippe, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I'm not, that's a year away from now, so I have no idea how I'm gonna get to Commando Island, but probably gonna fly. I don't know. I really don't know.
That's still quite a drive from Denver to Washington.
Yeah. Denver seems to be very far from everything.
It's a hard drive too, through mountains and desert. And
she wants to know what's different about the rotary cutter.
Who does? Oh, what's different?
So Terry.
It's got weight to it, first of all, which I like because I don't have to push as hard with my hands because I have arthritis. I like that it could be for left or right-handed because I cut both ways because I had to learn to cut left-handed to teach my daughter how to cut because she's left-handed. So depending on which way you flip this little switch, it's either right-handed or left-handed. So I like that about it too. So I just like the way it feels in my hand.
If you can try it like in a store first, you might want to. I personally can't stand it. It's definitely like one of those things that I think that you probably either like it or you don't. I don't know.
Yeah, I would
don't-
try it if you have a friend that has one, or like Yvette said, if you can find it in a store to try it first. That might be a
I
good
only
idea.
say that because it's quite expensive, you know?
Yeah,
And if you
it
love
is.
it, if you love it, then it's totally worth it. You know what I mean? Like anything that makes your life easier is definitely worth it. But because of the price of it, I would just try it first, just to be on the safe side. Because believe me, if I love it, I'll spend whatever. Doesn't make no difference to me. You know how I am. Jelly Bean, everybody wants to see you, buddy. JB, where are you, bud? I see Jelly Bean. Now he's not gonna come back. Jelly Bean, where are you? Jelly Bean. Oh,
Hey Peggy, how you doing? Let's see.
hey Peggy.
Come earlier to Washington next August and come stay with me. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for that offer.
Smudgy's here. Hey, Smudgy.
I'm trying to convince my husband to take a family trip out there because I know the kids would love it. It's so beautiful out there.
That's Smudgy. He doesn't like it, so we better say hi quick. Right, buddy? Like, yeah, no, I don't like being picked up at all. I don't like it. Okay, I'll let you down. I'll let you down. Let you stay. All right, there he was.
Lorraine said Denver is where I have a layover just about every plane trip I have taken or have planned. So Terry said, I have an Olfa like that. It's a 60 millimeter. I like a 60 millimeter for when I cut a whole bunch of yardage. Seems to make it a little bit easier. Especially when I'm cutting like layers of yardage.
Wanda, they don't seem to be unnerved yet. But once we have the people come in and start packing, they're going to be, I actually went today and got some CBD oil. It's not oil, actually. It's just CBD something kind of liquid. Because I went over there, I told the lady, I was like, I don't like the idea of like drugging the cats or whatever. I mean, no judgment on anybody who has no problem with it. I just don't want to do it. And so I asked her, I said, do you have anything that would just calm them down a little bit, like make them not feel so anxious, because that's the thing. And I'm sure that they don't like feeling that way either. And so there were like two things. One was like something that would just kind of mellow them out, but it was just a little snack, and it just had like some kind of proprietary something in it or whatever. And I told him, I said, well, I've got 3 cats that the only snacks that they ever eat are bonita flakes. So I'm like, I really don't think I can get them to eat a snack, to be honest. And so she was like, well, if you give them this stuff, because you do have to like put it in their mouth. And so I think that I'll probably be okay with it with everyone, except I'm not sure about Spooky Scout. Of course, Spooky Scout has scratched me so many times. I mean, I might as well start tattooing his name on my body. And so anyway, I'm supposed to give them a full like dropper tonight, and then tomorrow morning like a quarter of a dropper, and then at night a quarter of a dropper, and then like you'll keep repeating that every day. And then by the time we leave on Friday, they should be like even keel. and be okay. So I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Somebody's saying a whole bunch of stuff to Peggy. Hold on.
Peggy's husband, she said, is still in the hospital. Yeah, going on 2 weeks after his surgery, rough recovery. Sorry to hear that, Peggy.
Yeah, that sucks.
But Shannon told me that the surgery went well, so that was good to hear. Oh, of course we'll pray for him, Peggy. She said he's exhausted and getting discouraged. I'm sorry to hear that.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
That would suck. Oh, good. They got all the cancer.
Good. Well, that's an interesting job, Luane. He said he's retired flea market seller. Okay, I've got part of another block done, but I am going to stop there because I'm getting really, really tired and I think I need to go lay down again. So
that's like perfect timing, because honestly, I'm sitting here in the back of my mind going, how do I tell her that I really need to go? How do I tell
no,
her?
it's fine. You should just say something. It's all right.
No, I honestly, like, for right now, I sat down and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just take a break, and I had my snack and I'm almost done with my bottle of water.
Yeah, yay.
So I was like, okay, but I think I should be done with my break now.
Yeah, no, I need to go lay down. I'm really tired yet, and oh yeah, I'm tired. So
well, you've been through a lot too, so
yeah,
I'm
gonna go chill out on the couch. The kids are upstairs having dinner. My husband just fed them. I could hear them, so I'm just gonna chill out on the couch and rest a little bit. So I'm losing my energy real quick. Pamela Walker said, first time I caught you live from Queensland, Australia. Oh, I'm glad you're here. We're about to go though, but I'm glad you made it. So yes, definitely prayers for Peggy and her husband.
Come see Sammy. Come see baby. I know, mommy, right here.
Of course, feeling better soon. Thank you, Shelly. Do you? No, I don't have COVID. It's something else. That's, yeah, it's just, I just have some health issues going on, and that's all. It's just taking all the energy out of me. It'll be fine. So thank you, Peggy. I hope your husband feels better soon too. And you as well. Take care of yourself as well. So,
all right, guys. Well, good.
I only got 1.5 blocks done. So I'll keep sewing on these, and next Saturday we'll keep working on this, and hopefully I'll have a little bit more energy so I can get the top done. So it's not a hard sew. I'm just really tired right now. So my brain is like not functioning on all 8.
And I will definitely not be here next week.
Yeah, she's going to be driving to Denver.
Can't wait.
Thank you so much for joining us though. And thank you, Yvette, for popping on. I know it's kind of last minute thing. So
no, that's okay. I mean, I
appreciate that
while we were on. So,
and it's kind of fun for us to see all the things on your shelf as you pull them off.
I know.
Does Yvette have?
Oh goodness.
So yeah, I appreciate you guys sewing along with me. If you are still interested in making this project, I do have a couple boxes left yet. They're in my Etsy shop. That link is down below. We'll continue this next Saturday, and I'm sure I'll have a UFO video and some other things this week. So hope you all have a great week. Hope everybody gets healthy that's sick. Hopefully you stay healthy if you're not sick.
Thank you, everybody.
Best of luck to you, Yvette, with all the packing and the moving. And I know it's going to be a crazy week. I know I'll talk to you, but I'm not sure how many of these people will. So wish luck to Yvette, everybody.
Hi. Hopefully I'll see you guys Wednesday, at least for a little bit. So just check for that.
That would be awesome. So All right, guys. Good
Thanks,
night.
Del Marie. Bye, everybody.
Oh.